Hey there, this is Rapid E, your spot for entertainment gist. I am Esther Melo. We're kicking off with what's hot, what's not, so we'll bring you up to speed with what is happening in the world of entertainment. And this week, we've got a lot of what's hot. Next up, we take a look at The Chat. The Chat is our countdown on anything, everything entertainment. You want to check out what's looked on The Chat? Stick around. We take a deep dive into Check It Out, where we bring you events, places that you should look forward to. So stick around for Check It Out. And we're going to round it up with This Week on E. And This Week on E will bring you highlights of what's happening on entertainment and what to look forward to. These and many more will be coming your way on Rapid E. So, what's hot, what's not? I'm going to start with what's hot. Angelique Kidjo and Caveman. Listen, Davido is called 001 for a reason. His creativity is out of this world, I must say. I love the storyline, I love the costume, and I love the opening speech. Bonjour, Paris. I love it. Also, did you know that Davido just launched his wristwatch collection called Bay Eyes? So he took to his Instagram and he said, a timeless piece of art. I've been working on this for a while and I'm excited to share it with you guys. With David, I'm going to say it's either luxury or nothing. And who says you can do music and do other things? I am absolutely loving it.
Artists and jewelry have an almost interdependent relationship. It's nearly impossible to speak of one without the other. As one of Africa's most decorated artists, Reed honors an expensive jewelry. His love for these accessories has birthed his desire to create this timeless experience, the 001.
I've always wanted my own luxury wristwatch collection.
And we know for sure it has to be 100% black owned. Now that's where Bay Eyes comes in. Africa's leading wristwatch company, the kings of functional luxury, join forces with the baddest to bring this experience to life. So whether he's in the studio picking his biggest hits or right on the biggest stages shutting down shows, his Bay Eyes watch keeps him in check.
So now guys, with the Bay Eyes 001 automatic watch, you can be part of the Davido story and keep track of life's beautiful moments with me. Oh, timeless.
Still on what's hot, Phyno and Burna Boy teamed up on this one for Do I remix. Now recall earlier this year, Do I was released by Phyno, and it's quite amazing to see Burna Boy and Phyno on this particular project. So it was recently released, and I love how Burna Boy edits the song. I love how he killed his art. Absolutely beautiful. It's interesting to see that there are a lot of music release, video release, back to back, music that you can use for Dirty December. It's interesting, isn't it? Let's talk a bit about movies. So earlier this week, the movie Malaika was premiered, produced by Toyin Abraham, and Rapid TV was right there to bring you the highlights. So take a look at the highlights of the movie premiere of Malaika. African story can only be authentically told by an African. This is the movie premiere of Malaika, produced by talented Toyin Abraham. It is a movie with a lot of star-studded cast, and we're looking forward to all of the African stories. My name is Esther Melo, and trust me to bring you the best highlights.
But they should fight, oh. Look at beautiful. Should fight, oh. Should fight, oh. Should pretty, oh. Should pretty, oh. Should pretty, oh. Should pretty, oh. But they should talent.
You are out here today for Malaika, produced by Toyin. Tell me, how do you feel?
I feel excited. I feel so glad, and I can't wait to see the movie.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
Excellent, fun, perfect, unique, and a great movie.
When you saw the script, how did you feel?
I think I read the script I love reading stories, like relatable stories. So I think I read the script about 5 to 6 times. But the first time I read the script, I was like, wow. Because she called me 2 a.m. She was like, Abike, I see you playing this character. I know you're going to kill him. I'm like, bro, this story is really, really emotional, and it's such a family-oriented movie. I love family so much. I'm such a sucker for good love and family.
So what do you have to say about the Nigerian movie industry, the journey so far, and where they are at the moment?
We had a rough start. When I mean we had a rough start. A lot of companies wanted to do movies, great movies. However, budget was a big problem for them. But I think a lot of companies out there now are starting to see the great potential in the Nollywood business, and a lot of investors interested in being part of what we're doing, and that on its own is a big plus, and it's some sort of encouragement. And cinematography, storytelling, a lot of those things have improved over the years, and I think more people now believe in Nollywood, and I think I'm very excited about that.
Which character are you looking forward to? I mean, if particular actress or actor that you're looking forward to?
I believe Emeka Ike. That's who I'm looking forward to. It's been a while, like I've seen on screen, so yeah, I'm really excited to see it. Yeah.
What do you love about Toyin?
Tori is a very humble person, and she's also very generous, very realistic. She's a real person as well, and very talented.
I know you would definitely have something to say about the Nigerian movie industry. I want to get your view. What do you think about Nigerian movie industry?
So the most prominent thing for me to say would be the fact that Nigerian movies have come a very long way from when we were like really young and we used to watch movies like Kotoaye and all that. The production value, the amount they're investing, the time, the camera work, the writing, the scripting, the editing, the coloring, everything has gotten so much better over the years, and it's really, really lovely to see.
What was it like for you when you got your script, when you went through your script? What was it like for you?
Well, I'm not actually a novice, so getting scripts usually is a normal thing. But this particular one gave me goosebumps. Why? Because one, it's a very relatable story. There are millions and millions of women, especially Nigerian women, going through the very same thing. And I like the fact that although it was addressing a societal issue, it still managed to give romance, comedy, action all in one. So yeah, fantastic. I love that.
First off, I know I'm going to be entertained. It's coming from Toyin, and I know I'm going to see something exceptional coming from her. I've watched a lot of her movies, but this one, it seems a lot of different. So I really want to see what it's all about. Then again, I know I will laugh my heart out. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to having a good time and seeing what Malaka is all about. From the trailer that I've seen, I know that story is coming from somewhere, definitely coming from somewhere. So I want to know where it's going, and because I know how it could be for parents, you know, when it comes to parenting of our children, like I will speak for myself, I would do anything for my child.
What is your thoughts about the Nigerian movie industry currently?
Oh, currently, like, we're doing fantastic things. We're doing amazing things. I, like, you know, see how huge the music industry is right now. So I can only just imagine how big the movie industry is going to be in the next, let's say, 5 years.
What do you love about Toyin?
Everything about her, because she's been my woman from day one. So you should know. That's why anytime she's doing anything, you always see me there.
What was it like for you directing Malaika?
Well, directing Malaika took a toll on me because it's not an everyday story. It's a very intense story about real emotions. It's a very emotional story for fertility, family issues, and a lot of things. So, well, it was a lot on set.
Just finished seeing the film now, Malaika. How would you describe it?
Well, you know, any Toyin Abraham production is A1. I think it's a story that hasn't been told. I think it's definitely a true Nigerian story, so I think anyone would enjoy the story.
Oh my God, it's very emotional at the same time with the perfect spice of comedy. It was so good. At some point I was crying, but then I came out laughing. It's a mixture of all types of emotion, but altogether it's a really good movie.
Mixed emotions, mixed feelings. I cried, I laughed, I had an amazing time. She's a wonderful actress. Like, that's a major thing I need to say here. Toyin Abraham is a wonderful actress. Uncle Emeka Ike can act. No! It's an amazing movie. Malaika, 100%.
Oh my god. I just finished watching that. I don't even know how I'm feeling because there was a whole lot of emotions put in one film and I'm happy.
Absolutely phenomenal, beautiful storyline. The producer Toyin Abraham did an amazing job of telling the African story and telling what people go through every day. It's a movie that you should look out for. But this is where we'll let the curtain fall. My name is Estelle Mello, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook at Rapid TV, on Instagram, and on YouTube at Official Rapid TV. And until I come your way again, bye. Whoops, it's time for What's Not. On What's Not, I'm going to start with what's going on with Ricardo Banks. So Ricardo Banks was trending within the week, and this time around for the negative, right? So fans dug out tweets he made years ago, shading and speaking ill of artists. And I'm going to show you some of them. Let me read this one. This one says, the way Whiskey shakes his voice at the end of every line in his song, though, he sounds like faulty generator. That's not nice. It's not a nice thing to say. Another one here says, I beg whoever knows Chidima should tell her I hate her. I'm going to tell you this. You should never use social media as a weapon because it would always come back, especially in you are the public figure or one who would somehow you're just there. It would always come back, right? Also on What's Not Today, Blackburns recently performed at a company's end of year party and he tweeted, I'm gonna read his tweet verbatim. He said, I performed at the company's end of year party, very mature audience. That was when I realized how vulgar my lyrics were. Looking at mommy and daddy in the eyes while saying, I can't let these, the two words there, I can't say them on air. See no emotion is something I would never forget. And he had this crying emoji beside it. Now, I find it quite disturbing. Reason, how come he realized while performing in front of people he tagged mommy and daddy? So he didn't know from the onset that his lyrics were vulgar. Now, it's not just Blackburns. I mean, look at the likes of Shirley Poppy, look at the likes of Odumodu Black. And pardon me, I'm going to call names. When you listen to these songs, especially on radio, it's as though for every sentence you listen to in the song, a particular word has to be censored. So it's not even interesting listening to it on radio, except maybe you're in the club or you're at home listening to the music, or you're basically just playing it on your own. Then you will enjoy the music. And I think we can do better when it comes to lyrics, can't we? But guess what? Even Shirley Poppy's song, Cass, is topping the chart. I'm going to tell you more about that when we get to the chat. Also on What's Not. So there's been an outcry of fake and adulterated products online. So individuals, people, took to social media to complain. And some persons, decided to check out their homes, to check out the products that they have been using. The likes of Ebuka Obi Uchendu was one of them. And he tweeted about it. He said, checked my soy sauce in my house and I just went to go and lie down. I'm going to say this. You have to protect yourself. So each time you go out there to buy things, I mean, even way beyond this Christmas period, it's really worse because it's time for celebration for Christians. But even when you go out to buy things, just ensure you check out what you're buying. Look at it very well and ensure you're actually buying the original and not the fake. It's very, very important. We'll take a short break, and when we return, we take a look at the chat. What's on the chat today? We will bring you top songs topping the chat on Spotify. Stick around. On the chat this week, we take a look at songs topping the chart on Spotify. Top 5 songs topping the chart on Spotify. And number 5 song is Happiness, Happiness by Saz featuring Ashake and Gunner. So that song has 1.9 million views currently on YouTube. You should check it out. And on number 4 spot, we have Holy Ghost by Omale. Now listen, I love Omale. I love that he's young. I love his energy and his lyrics. I think his lyrics are it's basically from a different place. He recently had a performance in Lagos and it was phenomenal, electrifying performance. But his song is at number 4 on Spotify. Also on number 3. On number 3 is one of Sheyi Vibes' track from his recently released EP, Kana by Sheyi Vibes, is on number 3 on the top songs on Spotify. Number 2. Number 2, we also have a track by Sheyi Vibes, a different pattern by Sheyi Vibes is on number 2. And guess the song on number 1. On number 1, we have Cast by Shali Poppy on the top of the list. And just in case you just tuned in, I'm going to recap again. At number 5, we have Happiness by Saz featuring Asha K. At number 4, Holy Ghost by Amalay. At number 3, we have Kana by Sheyi Vibes, also by Sheyi Vibes. Number 2 is Different Pattern. And number 1, song top in the chart, number 1 is Shali Poppy Pop. And that's it on the charts. Next stop is, check it out, stay with me. On this week on Check It Out, we'll take a look at movies, series that are streaming on Netflix and in the cinema. So I'm going to start with Netflix. For Netflix, on Netflix is The Hills, season 3 and 4. You might also want to check that out. Carol and the End of the World is also streaming currently on Netflix.
Hurtling towards Earth.
Now I'm going to move to movies showing in the cinema this December. We have The Color Purple. The Color Purple is showing in the cinema.
Don't keep me waiting.
You keep your head held high, just like Mom taught us.
Ada Omo Daddy by Mercy Ayiwe is also showing in the cinema.
All right, like I said earlier, we have the legendary Chief Adewale Ayuba on the bandstand.
I am an na-ekiri ọ na-atụ anyị aka.
Husna bụ onye ọlụ.
Malaika, I told you about Malaika. It was recently premiered. It's also showing in the cinema.
I am not God, Abunchi. And now you speak like you are the right one here.
How will I be 18 years old?
If you make me vex, I will stop your parents. I go swap your ancestors.
Extra, that's not even enough. I'll kill someone to protect my family.
I need to calm down.
The movie A Tribe Called Judah is also showing.
Tired of this generational curse.
Anoint my children with the blood of Jesus.
We are not cursed. Then what are we? We are a special family. You have 5 sons from 5 different men.
Yes, and I'm proud of my boys. They are Jedida's 5 boys. Judas.
You stop from me and you go collect too. You want to attack me?
No, sir.
Are you a he good? Don't find boy like you. Don't know that you use Lolon.
So perhaps you go out with family, you go out with friends, you can check all of these movies and have a good time and create fun memories. Next up is This Week on E. You want to check that out? Stick around. This week on E, we had an interview with the phenomenal, talented veteran actress Joke Silver. She told us about something she's working on, the play The King Must Dance Naked. So that is going to be staged this December and January. You might want to be part of it and check it out. I love stage plays a lot because I feel like it comes natural. I feel like it gives you an opportunity to feel people, right? You're seeing them and you're feeling them. Now, the funny thing is, if anybody should maybe mistakenly miss his or her lines, it just basically affects the entire crew. So it gives us the opportunity to appreciate talent. So Joke Silva is the producer of that one that will be at the Glover Memorial Hall this December and January. For the full interview, you can check us out on YouTube at Official Rapid TV. Next up on This Week on E, we have your fave that will be performing this Christmas at Echo Convention Center. I'm talking about Flight and Fest. The likes of Castano will be performing on the 23rd. Davido 001 will be performing on the 24th, and Ashake on the 25th of December. You should tell me thank you for all of the updates. Anyway, this is where we'll let it curtain for. It's been an amazing time with you. I mean, we started with what's hot, what's not, talked about Ricardo Banks, what's going on with him, Black Bones, and the chat where we brought you up to speed with songs, stopping the chat, and of course, check it out. Movies you should check out, dispute out, movies that you can watch. I mean, or movie streaming you can watch, series streaming that you can watch. Also, This Week on E. I mean, it's been a beautiful and fantastic moment with you all. Don't forget that you can follow us, of course, all of our social media platforms on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. You should subscribe at Official Rapid TV. Hey, listen, stay out of trouble until I come your way again. Toodles! Bye!